What is up? Man, it has been a while. Hopefully everything here looks good. Got this interesting frame on my stream today, so we'll see how that works, if I like it or not. I got a feeling I won't, but that's okay. Well, it's August 19th. It is going on 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and it has been an interesting day so far. So, I'll go ahead and pull this up. This is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. I should probably put a disclaimer at the beginning so I don't have to say that. But I've been taking some demo trades today. I don't have any evals right now, so I've been trying to practice, just kind of getting in the swing of things. This was the start of this morning. So a couple red trades, a couple of essentially some closed trades here, good trade there, another loss, and then some kind of good trades after that. I've been trying to stay consistent on just one contract today. The last trade I took was 2 contracts, so I got into a short in here, and then that music's not too loud. It's a little loud. Turn it down. So got into a short here, and then we had another push up, and so I actually added another contract in here, and then what I did was I kind of paid for my trade, so to speak. So I don't know if you've ever heard that terminology before, paying for your trade. It's kind of neat, actually. I need to find somewhere where I can draw. So let's say you take a position like this. Let's say this is, just to make it easy, 10 points. So what you could do is if you have 2 contracts in, you could take one contract. I mean, it depends on how you want to do it, but essentially you take one at 10 points. So let's see, we're here, you would take one contract here off, and then you would leave your stop there. So now if you get stopped out, it's a free trade basically. A lot of the bigger players that I've seen do that. When I say bigger players, I just mean people that are just really, really experienced. Because they usually trade with size, so what they'll do is they'll pay for their trade. There's some people that I've seen, they might take a trade like this, and they've got a really short stop. But what they'll do is they'll pay for their trade somewhere like right up here with one contract. If they're in with, like, let's say 4, they'll pay for it with 1 here, leave the stop, and then that way if they get tagged out. But that's not really how I trade. Just explain that last trade that I took. So currently, let's actually zoom out a bit. It's gonna be a little hard for me to see because this light is blinding me. But we're back into first week of August's value. A lot of people in our group were kind of calling this out, which is great. You can kind of see we're kind of getting in there. We've got POC down here. I'm not so sure that we get that rotation today, but something to be aware of. One of the things that I did, and I don't know if this is, let's see if I can grab this. We kind of have these 3 weeks that kind of overlapped quite a bit. So it's a little hard to see, but it's essentially this right here. And then we can mark like this. Just go right there. And then so essentially this is the value area of these, kind of this range basically. Didn't really count this one because this one kind of seemed to be a little bit more part of this down here. So you can kind of see where we've kind of entered it. You can actually see, it's actually really neat. I can barely see, but you can see how we like back tested it. I mean, it is this, it's also the, I think it shares that area right there, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, maybe not. Yeah, but you can see there was a nice back test there. Hopefully you can see that on the stream. Might be a little hard to see, but you can see we got like a perfect back test there before we shifted lower. So this might be worth keeping on. What I might do here is just do something like this, and then actually we'll leave it that color. That's fine. Do something like that, and then we'll just kind of, whoops. Okay. I just dragged that out. Now we can get rid of this box. Make it a little bit easier to see. So, something to keep in mind. Right now, I think, hopefully I stay in this little circular thing. 30-minute is downtrending still. I don't have any order flow right now, so I can't really see like footprint. I can't see nodes and stuff today because I don't have any accounts. So it might be a shorter stream today. Might just work on making some content today. I wanted this long right here, it didn't take. I had stepped out of the room. So right now, we have a new 30-minute. Let me look at the 5. This could possibly be a good, I don't want to say good, let me rephrase that. This could possibly be a low risk, well, now it's taken off without me, but if you kind of got back down here again, risk a few points for a quick scalp, very fast scalp. So kind of got to see what this 30 minutes going to do here. I mean, even watching this 8 right here on the 1. I kind of don't trust it, but we'll see. Let's see. Let's see if we can catch a scalp. And if anybody does stop by, feel free to say hello. I don't have any affiliate codes or anything. I'm not at that level yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there, baby. We'll get there. Oh yeah, nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. Alright, so what I would probably watch for here for a tiny scalp would just be kind of what do we do right now? You can see these yellow lines that I marked out. These are 30-minute support resistance zones that I marked out. You can see here. The next decent one, I do see this one here, but I'm wondering if there's hang on, let's go back and look at that 1 minute real quick. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. These can be a little dangerous because yeah, if it starts to kind of close back down here, it's a really crappy trade. You get eaten alive on those. 10 seconds. Let's see. All right, we'll take it. Stop doing here. Okay, so I'm gonna go 15 points, and let's see. That's not a bad trade there. It's not 2R, but that doesn't really matter. When you're going against the trend, you want to be quick. You don't want to be sitting in this for that long. So this is to me, this is a range play on a very, very small time frame. So this can get destroyed pretty fast. But we can see we've been kind of wicking on the downside a little bit here. This doesn't necessarily mean we're just gonna long up out of here, but I think getting a little bit of relief wouldn't be so bad. Like if we took out this high here but kept the 30 intact, that could be really this just looks weaker here. Let's go look at ES real quick. We're kind of just grinding down. Line. Grinding down. This not. That might be a bad signal for our long here. Let's see. Pretty aggressive for it to come back to the 8 like that and push off again. Got to see if this the 470s right here will hold or not. Okay, good little push up. Yeah, this looks like it wants to go lower. The 1 minute might be a dangerous thing to trade today. It might be a dangerous time frame to trade today. The 5 minute might be better. Oops. I always do that. I always change the wrong one on accident. It's supposed to be outside. I stepped out. Okay. Alright. 300, so just gonna keep that in mind. We were up a little bit on the day, so we'll see. So we can look at that. Oh, we're really close to that. Sorry, I know these candles are really hard to see right now. 50 points away. 4 hour. Ooh, look at that 4 hour. Oh my gosh. short day. That's all it is. Play shorts. Just play shorts. We could still have a trade here. Let's see. Man, it's been a while since I streamed. I think the last time I streamed was last week sometime. Oh, it was when I blew my evals, that's right. Oh yeah, I took some time off after that. Not so much time off the charts, just I think I had some work the next day, which was actually beneficial to me mentally. And then yeah, I just haven't bought any evals since. So, waiting for better discounts on the evals. I'm just watching this 5-minute right now, because I want to see if we're going to get any sort of relief here. Maybe a little lower. Maybe. Oh. That's not really something I trade, so but I can like to look at it. This looks good. This is looking better. I'll take that. Alright, so back up to the top, you think? What do we think? Can we get back up there? That's like really asking for quite a trade, isn't it? Look at this. Oh my gosh. Remember when I was like shorts only? I don't feel like I'm necessarily catching the knife on this because we've had a couple, like 3 minutes of sitting down here, 4 at this area. I think if it was this candle, then I would feel like that, but I don't feel like that here because we've kind of been bouncing here. So I'm not expecting this, by the way. I don't think that's realistic on such a strong move down. So this is why I had a wider stop, because that right there, because that could have happened. It could still come down and stop me out, but okay, so this might be it's gonna be good news or bad news for us. Usually 5-minute closes into 5-minute opens are usually a good sign of taking the counter trade. So here, this 5-minute closes. Depending on how it closes, from the next 5-minute, we'll either try to test. This looks pretty strong, honestly. Yeah. Okay. So what I was gonna say was, what I usually like to see is if it tries to take out the wick but can't, and then comes back pretty strong, then that's usually a signal to me like, okay, I can take the counter trade here. So here's an example where might be a bad idea, but we could add one here. And now what we could do, let's see, 11, so 22, so we'll sell limit 1 there. And so what this will do is it'll allow me to bring my stop up. That'll pay for my trade, and then I'll have a little bit of a tighter invalidation. Obviously this can just drop and then take me out. And we're on a good downtrend, and I'm trying to catch a little reversal here. This does look decent to me though. I don't hate it, but I am trading kind of blind because I can't see can't see what's in here. Like, I can only assume, even if I do something like this, like I can barely see that. But what I'm not able to see is, are we selling under this right now, or is it void? That looks like I might get stopped here, but I could also assume that if we start trading above this, right? Well, that's really bad. But if we start trading above this, then I could assume that we're going there. I mean, this is a really, like, I don't even know where I pulled this from, so kind of not exactly. You could, oops. Where is, oh, wow, I'm just all over the place right now. I can't, I'm like blinding myself with this light. Okay. Going from that, right there. Yeah, okay. It's gotta get above that and close. Getting above that and closing would actually be the better signal. No, it's okay. All G, baby. Not a bad close there. I'm gonna get rid of this just because it's distracting me. Not a bad TP either on the 24. Could see another rejection there that takes us lower. So if we start to see that, then I don't mind closing the position and going short again. Overall, gotta stay with which way the market's moving. It's been moving this way. Yes, getting a little bit of a bounce there. I haven't done as much detailed analysis. It's not really analysis, just marking out the buy area, yes. Honestly, we can just go ahead and pull this up some. That's a good close into these wicks here. To me, that's a good close. This doesn't look 1-to-1 though. Oh, you know why? Because I got averaged in. 550, what is that? 275? No, 275. I've got this wrong. That's pretty close. All right. Honestly, this is a good TP area right here. In case this rejects again. So I might. Yep. All right. Cool. One thing that I've been learning recently, even this here. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna close that. Jeez. So we almost recovered that. Not quite. That was a really... that was pretty crazy. Alright, let's go with the 5 minute again. Okay, we got a new 5 minute. I want to see if that's going to hold there or not. Not sure if I'm fond of that. the way this looks in the 5 minute just yet. I wouldn't mind it coming up a little higher to short. In the 5 minute, we haven't even touched the 24 yet. So we could possibly see a move up there. But maybe not yet. I added music to the stream. Hopefully it sounds good. Where am I gonna sit over here? Nice short off the 24. Yeah, these longs are gonna not be very pleasant. Just like not getting the juice you want out of them. Let's see what happens here. Kind of, I'm expecting a little bit of like. Check from here. Oh, this is so stupid. Why am I longing? I might close this one out. If this rips back up, then I'll keep it. But if yeah. Trend days are just like it helps if I look at it the other way as well. It's not the worst long. But obviously this is a stupid TP. Like I'd probably consider getting out maybe somewhere right here. This could keep pushing lower, meaning higher, because I'm looking at this upside down right now. Yeah, this is just kind of grinding. So the next good, let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in this too long. The next good. Music's got me focused, man. Honestly, I would, here's what I would do if I was like on a eval. I would probably not trade anymore. Not until we get some sort of structure or just keep trading the EMAs until you finally get stopped. I guess that would be what you would want to do. Just trade the EMAs until you get stopped. Once you get stopped and you know that you might be entering a little bit of a short-term range. I just wouldn't mind a sweep happening. This is a very safe TP for me. This is why I moved it. I might have to manually close it because it's not gonna. That's manually close it. Dude, that's a trick, man. Just manually close. Like, don't hold on to your crap. Like, if it's hugging, who cares? You lose 15 bucks, whatever. Like, who cares? Alright, so this makes up for that loss plus an extra 100 bucks. Yeah, I've had that happen way too many times where just gets real close and then pulls all the way back. It's just like, why? Like, just take your money. Just take the money. You're up a few $100, just take it. If it's 2 ticks off your TP, take the money, just close it. You can always find another trade. And I think that's the trick, right? Like, you gotta find a way to build enough confidence that you know I can always find another trade. Okay, this could be the long right here. This is looking good. This is now officially tested. Let's see which. What am I on here? Monthly. Oh, we're back inside the monthly. So we're back inside of last month's value as well. Looks like 390 POC. So we could see some more downside, which is great because that means we can find a short. Right? Maybe something like that. And every range trader is just getting decimated unless they're taking shorts. This is gonna sound like an echo for a second. I just want to listen to this. Alright, so that's, I think the music's a little loud. Bring it down just a little bit more. Da 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 da. Come on, Nasdaq, do something. How long have I been streaming for? Oh, this doesn't tell me. Oh, 34 minutes ago. Okay. Can't really hear this song. I'm like the DJ over here, DJing myself. Alright, let's we got the 30 minute that's gonna close here. Nice wick as well. A couple of things to note. We have not taken out any prior bar highs, so this could become the first one. Another thing to note, these are my personal notes, is that just because there's a big wick here does not mean that we just rip to the upside. We could actually come back down first and then come back up. So no assumptions of which way we're going. Oh, we're almost at monthly open. Oh, doggy. Are we really? Oh yeah. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. All right, 2 minutes. Let's check the 1 minute. This looks like a decent long run here, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. That looks good. Something like, well, now your entry's up here, but something like that. All right. I really don't like this low on the 5. 4 hours, got 30 minutes left, so let's see what's gonna happen there. Ooh, we might have a little long setup. All right. You know what? I don't have EMAs on over here. Oh, I do. Are they just that high up? Oh, right here. Oh, geez. I'm gonna change the color of these actually real quick. I like them like this. VWAP's not right. That's actually fine. I don't really need it. Finally, new 30 minute. I am assuming, sorry, excuse me. I'm assuming that there is, yeah, there's a little node right there. There's a node right there. All right, take out that high. I mean, I've already got it marked here, but I would be considering this area for a sell. Unless we just rip all the way through. That. Plus this candle that just kind of pushed us down a bit. Plus 24. And this looks like the right area to short if we're going to short. What would make us wrong would be, to me, any sort of exposure up here near the 536 area. This is kind of the area that we lost, that drove us down. So we close back up in here, and we might be headed up to where? I don't know yet. Definitely a day that people struggle though, especially right now. I'm getting all this just kind of slower action. So we'll see if we get looking at possibly something like this. So let's see if we get it. Let's see if we get it. Ugh. Yeah, this is kind of boring, to be honest. Well, I did get my business cards in, which is pretty cool. Show you guys that. So there's the. You see that? Let's see. I'm gonna mess up my camera here for a second. There you go. There's the front. The back. Which I just realized has my phone number on it, so I don't want to show it too long. But yeah. It's live. Baby, you gotta let me know. Now I gotta take down the stream. You know? She's fine. Alright. I'm not gonna take it down. She's fine. Is this the long to end the trend? Let me look at my notes. Hang on, I've got notes. Okay, we have not ended the trend yet, so we got a while before we end the trend. Like we probably have like another 2 hours before we would know if the trend was actually ending or not. I need an office. I just realized that my camera looks like really desaturated. It looks saturated on my screen, but I just realized that's because my screen is like oversaturated. So I look like I'm dead. I look like I'm dead on my camera. Hey, whoever liked this, thank you. I don't know who you are. That's so funny. Oh, appreciate it. Maybe it's somebody from the group. I don't actually know if this is a good trade if this is somebody from the group, but I'm kind of looking at this right now. I don't really know if my stop would be that high, but more so just kind of interested in this area. I don't have footprints. I can't see if there's anything else going on here. But just checking group. distracted just looking at the group. Well, to whoever you are, appreciate the like. Let me know who you are. I can give you a follow or something. Man, it's just kind of grinding now, isn't it? This is when you walk away. This is like when you just get off. You just say, "All right, I'm done. Like, I'm not interested in this anymore." Good 30-minute there. So this, just to reiterate, this is not necessarily a like I'm looking to short here just because of this line, but it's just I've been recently marking out 30-minute support areas. I actually delete them after the day's done because I don't want to keep a bunch of lines on my chart. You can see a bunch of lines up there, but like as far as the support lines, I don't like keeping them on my chart, which maybe that's stupid, but I feel like it kind of creates unnecessary noise in between my analysis, or in between, like, you know, kind of what do I think might happen or what would I be expecting to happen, which I'm still kind of developing even that side of things of like what am I expecting to happen. I know a lot of people actually didn't want to trade today. I saw that on X. A lot of people were like, don't trade tomorrow, meaning today, like you're only gonna get wrecked. And I don't know if that's because I don't know if it was like, I don't think it's because they were expecting this move, because there are some people that were saying that are momentum traders, and this looks like the perfect trade for them. So I think people maybe just weren't expecting this today. I think they probably were expecting it later this week. But we got it today, so. All right, this is looking good. So we can see here, ES, all right, coming in. Okay. And Nazi, right in the same spot here. So we got another minute left on this 5 minutes, so let's give it a minute, see what happens here. Got to remember that this 30-minute is pushing up, so let's measure this. Okay, yeah, we're in a good spot. So still got stopped, but let's see. Are we still in that 5 minute? Yeah, we're still in that 5 minute. Okay. Sorry, I know my face keeps moving off the frame. I probably should just get rid of the little circle thing. Should I get rid of the little circle thing? I just like it because my background's not the nicest, and so it kind of minimizes that noise a little bit. Alright. It's so crazy what, like, having just some lines on your chart can do, isn't it? Like, look at this. It's crazy. It's like there's like so many things you could look at. It's like this, the that, the this, the that, the this, the that. And it's like you can also kind of just keep it simple. And if you get stopped, you get stopped. Alright, one thing I am noticing is that we haven't taken any 5-minute lows yet. So I am going to be mindful of that. That's close enough to me on ES. Alright. Let's see. I'd prefer a little higher here, but we might not get that. Let's see. I'd prefer if we actually tagged it, but we might not. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna change this one here. This is the same one, same EMA, but I'm gonna change it to 5 minute, just so that I can see where it's at on this chart. All right. Okay. Watching. It's a good good uptrend there on the 1 minute. That's pretty strong. Let's see, we'll try one there. Now where to TP? Actually, let's figure out stop first. Go right there. And then maybe we just go 50% of this move, just to be safe. Somewhere around there. I usually like to target bodies. I'm at 5. Okay, this is not too bad of a TP. So like if I was like, hey, this 24 tap, I'm thinking we make a new low, then I would actually target somewhere probably here. Right? Because we don't actually know if we're gonna get a new low just yet, and I don't like to. I know some people like to target highs and lows, and that's kind of how they do things. But I just don't like the hesitation that can happen. Like you can kind of get something like this, right? And then you come down towards that low, and you're like, all right, yes, I'm gonna hit TP, and then it does something like this, right? Before it does that, and I don't like sitting in this. I don't like sitting in this right here if I'm waiting to get tagged out. This is a pretty aggressive entry here. Yeah, we're still holding that 8 on the 1, so that's pretty aggressive. This is yeah, this right here, that's super aggressive. So if we move this back, let's see what this is. This would be like your conservative TP right here, because we don't know if this can hit the 24 and then move back up again. So if you were trying to, like, hey, I'm not trying to get $1,000 in one trade, which is not necessary at all. It could be cool, but it's not necessary. Then that would be a conservative TP. So what I might do here, you can see we're starting to hit some resistance, which is possibly good for our short. Someone might see that as a bull flag. I might watch this 24, and if we move down towards it and it looks like we're not gonna break it, then close the trade. Just get out of it. Take whatever profit it gives me. All right, let's see what we get here. Okay, starting to get a move down. We could de-risk a little bit now, but I don't want to de-risk just yet because I'm still not seeing what I would like to see. This looks like it's going to kill my short right here. So it close up in here is not going to be good for my short. To me, that means we're going higher. Doesn't mean let go of the trade, because I do have my stop, but it just means that maybe we keep going up higher. All right, let's see what we do here. Let's go back to the 5 minute real quick. Okay. This 8 looks like it's around the same area as that 24 on the 1. So, all right, we're getting to move now a little bit. Let's go back to, I'm gonna mark this real quick here, just so I know where that is. Okay. Yeah, see that? See how it's doing that? Man, I want to hold this for like ever. I'm gonna close it there. I really want to hold this, just looking at the 30-minute, but there's another 30-minute that's gonna open in 13 minutes. So we could get another 30-minute candle that comes up, and maybe we get another drop. But yeah, see that? Dude, this is literally what I said. We could get a bounce right here. So, yeah. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to launch higher. It's just that, to me, it's like take the money and go. So if I was trading an eval, maybe I had micros on that position, right? Then what you could do is take off, like, I guess it depends on how many micros you're trading. Let's say you're trading 5 micros out of a $150 loss. You could take off 4. 3 to 4. Probably 4, leave 1. And then you don't even have to go to break even. You can maybe have a smaller stop. Or maybe just go right above the high or at the high, because your trade's already paid for at that point. But then if in your mind you're thinking, oh dude, we're dropping, like I know this, then I would say in that scenario you can do that. And then you just leave that runner. But I think what's causing me to at least have considered that close was this. The fact that we kind of just hugged this all the way up. To me, that just signifies we're probably going to bounce right here. Doesn't mean we're going to launch. It just means we might struggle here before we actually see that short. And if we're going to get that bigger short off of something like this, we can wait for a better, more confirmed opportunity. You know, let's say you sweep that. Let's say you did something like this. This is kind of structurally bad, but and then you can take, you know, something like this. Right? This is going to be better here than probably here, depending on your strategy, but then you at least kind of know which way we're going, and then by that point the 30-minute could look a lot better for you. So let's see, how long have I been streaming for? Almost an hour. I'll probably kill it here in a few minutes. So for whoever joined me, appreciate you watching. Sorry if I sound boring or mundane or whatever. I'm still kind of getting used to all this. I'll probably make a video today, just trying to make some content, but I will get another eval soon. It's just that I blew up my last ones, and I like to be a little mindful on my spending for accounts. I don't think it's wise to kind of go in and just start gunslinging evals, especially when they're like 30 bucks a pop if you're buying a discounted one from certain sites. If you're going to Top Step, I think they're like 50 for the smallest one. And if you're going straight to funded, then obviously that's a lot more. You're going to pay $300 or $400 for an account, which I think works if you are getting payouts. So if you're buying the cheaper evals, passing them, getting a payout, then I think in that case buying the straight to funded is makes more sense, because you've got some capital that you can now allocate towards that. So anyways, yeah, so hopefully I'll get another eval soon. I'm just waiting for some better deals that are a little bit more friendly to me. So in the meantime, just demo trading, which takes a little bit of the edge off, right? Like, you know, having a $300, like, where's the, like, 380 and 420, like this would have felt pretty detrimental on a 50K account, right? Like losing $400 on a trade, it'd be kind of like, shoot, I'm a quarter of the way towards my drawdown. Like, realistically, you're like, I've got 3 more trades at losses at this size. And so, probably not a good idea to trade minis on a 50K if you're trading that. But let's see, will my browser show if I... No, it won't. Okay. So let's see. I like to do the math on this. I just want to do the math on the P&L because... Oh, this might take too long to load. It's like trying to load everything now. Now my stream's probably going to lag. Alright, honestly, I could have done the math by now with how long it's taking to load that. Dude, I swear, Chrome is like super laggy on my computer. I don't know if it's laggy on anybody else's, but it is like... Oh, shoot. Whoops, sorry about that. Okay. I gotta do this math manually because I've got shortcuts on for OBS. So hang on real quick. I'm just doing the math on all of my trades because I want to get a realistic number of what could have been done today. 25. Okay. 55. 415. 420 and 250. Okay, so $1,000 day today. But what if we weren't trading minis today? What if I was on an eval and we were trading micros? Well, then just divide it by 2, right? So I'm at $1,079. Commissions were probably, I don't know how many trades I take. How many trades are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so about $100 maybe. Let's just say maybe about 80. Let's say 85. So right about $1,000 for the day. Positive net P&L. So on micros, you were probably looking at like a $500 day. Maybe a little less with the commissions because the fees are a little bit more because your micros are expensive. But even let's say it's like $400. We'll go like ultra conservative. $400 on the day. On a day that maybe I didn't feel like I was trading the best, even though I got a lot of good scalps off. To be $400 positive, dude, that's freaking amazing. Especially if you're on a PA and you're trying to put your 8 or 10 days in or whatever. That's really good. So, yeah, it's all you need. It's crazy. It's crazy when you like talk to yourself about it. You know, you really think about it. I took a lot of trades, but you know, if I was half the size that I was today, sure, I wouldn't be up $1,000, but like I'd be up 400 and I'd be pretty happy. Like where else are you gonna make $400? In, let's see, I've been trading since like 3 hours, maybe almost 4. Like $100 an hour. That's pretty good. It's hard to get a job that pays that much if you're not, you know, ultra skilled in something. So anyways, it's been about an hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it here because on any other day I'd be out, I'd be done for the day. I would go and work on other things, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go work on put together maybe some little content for this channel. I want to think through it a little bit, but also just kind of make some stuff and just get it put out there. And then I have some biz dev stuff that I got to do for my videography stuff, so got to figure some stuff out there. So anyways, for whoever joined, thank you for watching. Really means a lot that you stopped by. Please, if you are a real person, please let me know what you like, what you don't like. Tell me if I'm boring. Tell me if this is fun. Tell me whatever. Like, please, just any feedback is super helpful right now, because it's a little hard to know being on this side, like kind of what would work, what wouldn't work. Not really sure what my angle is yet on the live streaming against other streamers. You know, because realistically, I am competing against other streamers. I think where my strength comes in is that I feel like I could be a good community builder. I love community. I love getting to talk to people. I've had like random people where they'll hit me up on X and we've jumped on like a Discord video call and like face to face chatted for like an hour. Had no idea who we were, you know, to each other, but just, you know, met through a post or whatever. And so then it was just like, hey, you trade, I trade. Hey, you want to chat? Like, yeah, sure. And so we just chatted. So I feel like that's my strength is community. So yeah, anyways, I hope you have a good day, and I'm gonna end the stream here, but I hope you have a great day, and we'll see each other again soon.